I trust the people in my courtroom are very good at trying to work with folks.
Today's case is intense, a repeat DWI offender facing up to 20 years behind bars. The judge isn't just punishing, he's trying to save a man who's been spiraling for decades. Let's dive in.
Oh, right. As you know, here in 25 CR 837, you are charged with the third degree felony of operating a motor vehicle in a public place while intoxicated. Paragraph 1 states that, which would otherwise be a misdemeanor, except with 2 or more prior DWI convictions. And I'm looking at 3 from 2004, 2005, and then March 4th of 2015 out of this court. Then paragraphs 1 and 2 constitute a third degree felony, but it doesn't end with that. You got a third paragraph, which alleges illegal possession of controlled substance in 2018 out of Orange County, Texas. So that bumps this third degree felony that would otherwise be 2 to 10 years imprisonment and a fine up to $10,000 to you are exposed to no less than 2 nor more than 20 years confinement in prison and a fine up to $10,000, because that's the general rule. We're all responsible and punished if we do make mistakes for the circumstances of the crime and criminal history. Those are the 2 parts of the equation that result in what punishment you're looking at. The higher degree of prior mistakes or convictions, the more exposure you have to higher punishment than someone who's committing a crime for the first time, generally. You understand how that works. All that being said, what are we going to do today? Where are we on this? So are we trying to move this thing?
We've made an offer.
Oh, an offer was made.
I just got the discovery this weekend.
What do you say about that? You need to look at it.
I do.
How much time?
Normal 30 days.
Well, there isn't anything normal in this room.
A 30-day reset.
3 prior DWIs and a drug charge. That's why this man's sentence jumped. The judge reminds him, history matters. Every mistake adds weight. Second chances don't last forever.
And then we also didn't, if the court wants to.
Can you do 2 weeks, Brent?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because we're trying to move things along.
Yeah.
This one occurred October 29th of 2023, but I just don't understand. It wasn't indicted until 2 years later.
They tested for alcohol initially, Your Honor. There was no alcohol, and then they tested for drugs, and that's where they.
2 years?
It's
a slow boat to China to get those results.
And ended up being positive for GHB, which is gamma hydroxy butyric acid.
Well, that's one way to pronounce it.
And I think it's basically can be a date rape drug, different things that it's known as. But
well, it's a controlled substance.
Yes, sir.
And nonetheless, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Judge, when we also were visiting, did you want to retest him just so he could reinstate his
How long
bond?
has he been in jail?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
No, I'm not going to retest him.
Can he reinstate his bond then?
Not yet. I'm going to give you 2 weeks, see where this goes, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. You're not retained.
No,
You're
this is-
appointed, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, I want you completely, Mr. Fernie, I don't want you out there flirting with the dark side. I want you to be completely clean and sober, talking with him and dealing responsibly with what direction this works out with, which is, look, this is fixable. This is fixable. He's good and he's fair. All right, let's see. If you don't like it, there are other ways of dealing with it, but I think there's something we can do, because a couple of things, what I'm hoping for is we can get Mr. Fernie somehow, if I can work something out, get him into a program immediately. I don't want him stepping foot. If this is my ambition, I want him to get to some help in a facility. And I don't want him stepping foot out in the free world until he's fixed his problem. And we've been dealing with a problem for 20 years, my God. It's time to get fixed, right? What are you, 1978? So you're in your 40s, my goodness, it's time. You have kids at home?
I do. I have a 20-year-old.
A daughter?
Yes.
How old?
Powerful moment. The judge turns mentor. Be a role model, he says. This isn't punishment anymore. It's about rebuilding a father, not breaking another man down.
Well, is she fine? Doing good? Good. All right.
Are you,
And her mother's in the household with you? Or is it a different lady that you're, okay. Well, nonetheless, the point being is what's the greatest gift you can give to your child? That's important, but some people are present and do a poor job of role modeling. Best gift is an example. Children are going to do what you do. It's just natural what their parent does. The best gift you can get is a good example, role modeling, and they're going to almost always turn out fine. The ones who don't, the young ones, weren't gifted with good role modeling in the home, generally. Sometimes that's not the case, but generally you go back the parents and you can see where the problem is. The kids really were facing an uphill battle. This is something where you can take care of two lives for the better, right? Yours and the people whose lives you touch. All right, fix this. 2 weeks, see where we are.
Your Honor, when I spoke to you last, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, you had said you wanted to make sure my system was clean.
It's clean. Yeah,
Yes.
I want to hear some responsible actions. Why don't we do this 1 week?
okay,
Do you need it? Let's reset this 1 week.
Just to make fine, I can promise you, I mean, whatever I need to do.
Brent, the sharp guy, he needs to fix a plan that you need to follow. If it's agreeable, but I'm jumping into things. These guys have to agree. I'm not supposed to get involved in the disposition, but I always like to see people fix their problem when it's controlled substances or alcohol. That's fixable. Sometimes people who are sociopathic or just evil, it's hard to fix that. I don't think that's you. And you got things to live for. People who need you. Anyway, why don't we redo it week and
Yes,
see
sir.
where we are?
It's a second DWI third, so I don't know if we're gonna.
What did you, on your first one, were you sent to some assistance?
Well, I believe he received penitentiary time. He was placed on probation and then it was revoked and he was sentenced to 4 years TDC and then 5 years on the possession of controlled substance. The running.
Why didn't that work? Let me see a file, please. Why didn't that work? I'm asking you.
I mean, I'm gonna make excuses. Your Honor, I just bits and things like that. Things
That sounds like normal stuff.
Again, I don't want to try to make.
Okay, well, at least you're not doing that.
Asleep in the roadway, it could have been fatal. The judge still shows mercy. Should compassion outweigh danger here? What would you do in this courtroom?
This wasn't a wreck or anything, was it? Somebody didn't get hurt in it.
No, Your Honor.
he was,
Thank
the
God.
allegations he was asleep on the side of the road out in the country.
Was he pulled off the side or was he in the middle of the road?
I think he was on
And-
the side. I don't know.
I mean, did he at least pull off in a safe way or says,
I was trying to, I don't have it in front of me. I don't want to.
welfare check, observed a white male asleep at the wheel, attached in the roadway. That's not good. Of the vehicle, Orange Road. Well, obviously, they had good reason to believe that you were operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway, whether you were off the road or not. They had good cause, and the grand jury indicted you that way.
Yeah, it says in the roadway, Your Honor. So it was in the actual roadway.
Well, thank God there wasn't anybody hurt or anything like that. See what y'all can, I'm gonna give you 1 week, see if y'all can come up with something. And, but if it may be a combination of some things to get him into a facility. Because I'm not sure going to prison on this, under these circumstances is going to help do the right things.
Definitely might.
Well, nobody's ever stopped you before. Okay, all right. See, that's your responsibility to yourself and your family. A stranger shouldn't be dictating what is the best interest in your life, but also I can't dictate what he does. He's a fair man, and I trust the people in my courtroom are very good at trying to work with folks. Give you all a week. If it doesn't work, we'll see where we are. Okay. All right. There may be a combination of some. How long have you been in custody now, sir?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? You may not be getting out as soon as you hoped. There may be some time if something is fashioned. There may be a combination of a little more time in custody plus getting into a facility and getting help so that the people are paid back for the problem and then you get the necessary help to be the best you can be. But we're a bunch of strangers taking care of you. You got it. You're the foremost person in line who knows what is right for you. But we're happy to help you fix problems as long as you carry the load, like we all have to. You got responsibilities. You got to act like that, and it's never too late until it's too late. See what y'all can do. Okay, thanks.
A fair judge, a final chance, a man fighting his past. It's never too late until it is. Like, share, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.